What's going on, guys? Um, Today's video is going to be mostly about mites. I'm sure I may have mentioned it in a previous video. I can't recall if I did or not, but we did have one of our snakes that we brought home did have mites. We did quarantine them, and we thought we had them all out. I don't know if any of you guys have dealt with mites or not, but they are not easy to deal with. So now everybody in here has got mites. Well, not everybody, but probably I'm sure everybody will end up with them before it's all said and done. So there's that. We found them. We were getting ready to change everybody over, change their bedding over. I think I mentioned to you that I needed to change them. You can see behind me. I don't know if you can see it. There's two behind me on this stand. They are on paper towel for now because those two were infected with mites. The one on the top, the one on the top had them worse than the one right here in the middle. I don't know if you can see this one in the middle here. She only had 3 or 4 on her. Her bedding's been removed. Her tank has been sterilized, and he up top he had several. It was crazy the amount of mice that were on him. So I did take the bedding out of his and sterilize his house, and that little hide is just a little tote that we got from the store. It was sterilized as well. Zelda's hide was sterilized. So everything has been sterilized, and we're going to go through that process again in a little while today or tonight. We're going to get them out, and we treat them with olive oil. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that or not, but we treat them with olive oil. We put a little bit of olive oil in our hand, and then we rub the snakes down real good and put them in a tote and just let them crawl around for a little while on some paper towels to kind of pull them off of them. They'll sit in there for probably 30 minutes, I say max, and we'll take them out and we'll try to wipe them off with a napkin. These two are pretty chill, so they don't mind being wiped off with napkins. But we wipe them off with napkin and check the napkins to see if we're still getting a bunch of them off. They'll show up on the white napkins. Yeah, so that's always a pain dealing with mites. We dealt with Negan several times as far as the mites go. We dealt with him several times, and we thought we had him out last time. Evidently, we did not. So we're going to do it again. He does have a styrofoam backdrop in his enclosure. I think I'm going to take it out and get rid of it. I think it may be holding him, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, so we got to check Negan later today. Last time I looked at him, he didn't have any mites on him, so I don't know if they just migrated during the treatment or what. So he's Link up top. He's got him, or he had him really bad last night. My wife has been helping me a lot with him. She loves him just as much as I do. She treats him like our kids. So kids will probably say better than we treat them. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so that's what we're dealing with right now. And it's a shame because I got some Reptichip the other day, and I had it soaking and spreading, soaking water up so that it could be used. I got it in a sealed off container, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm probably going to move it out of here later, but it's in a sealed container, so I don't see anything could get in it. But yeah, that was the plan, was to move them all over again, replenish their houses. They're not very happy with the paper towel, of course. I mean, I guess that it doesn't really bother them, I'm sure, but it just looks better to me. It looks better with some kind of bedding down. That's just my personal opinion, and it's just because they're in tanks, right? If they were in racks, it wouldn't really matter. But so that's what we got going on. We got 9 more to go through and check tonight. We're going to try to do that here in a little while. It takes a while, so We'll probably do them 2 or 3 a night. We have 3 snakes in the living room. Excuse me. They are all good. They're clear. They don't have anything. But all of them that are in here is the worry. So we'll see how that goes. And I think that so we moved one of the hognose, the male hognose, out to the living room last night. So we'll I think it's because he was so far away from them. I don't know if that matters. I feel like it does. I could be way off, but what I used to sterilize was just like a mixture of alcohol and water, rubbing alcohol and water. Just a little bit of rubbing alcohol diluted down with some water, so that I don't think that the mites can swim. I think that's why sometimes you'll see the snakes get in the water bowls when they have mites, because it drowns them out. I'm not sure. That's just my opinion on that. But the other hognose female, she doesn't have any. Her cage is good. She doesn't have any kind of anything on her. The 2 lizards are good. I don't know if mites that are on snakes will affect the lizards. I'm not sure. Those 2 are good. And the corn snake is good. And they were all on the opposite side. We just started moving everything around the other day. I think that's how we noticed it, right? I said we were going to change the bedding. But we moved everything around in this room to give us a little more room to do stuff in here. So we got a desk right here behind the camera. I don't know if you can, no, you definitely can't see it, but there's a desk behind the camera so we can do some work in here when we get ready. My wife's got a Cricut to make stencils, so I do a lot of airbrushing on the side, so it's a good place to do it. I won't airbrush in here, but I can cut everything out for it in here. And I like to write books, so I can come in here and hang out with the snakes and write a book. So there's always some positive out of every negative, right? We did end up with the cool hognose out there in the living room, and he's out in the daytime, as you guys know, or I don't know if you know or not, but if you don't know, hognoses come out in the daytime. I think it's called diurnal snakes, as the other ones are nocturnal. So the 2 hognoses, they're out all day long. When we're awake, they're awake, and then when we're sleeping, they're sleeping. Unlike the ball pythons that come out at night. So that's that. But I do have a little bit of Reptichip over here in a tub. It's from the last bag that I got. I'm going to show you guys. I don't know if you guys use Reptichip or not. I do. I love it. It works really great for what I do. So this is the Reptichip. I don't want to make a mess. My wife will be mad about it. But this is the Reptichip. I don't know if you can see it. It comes just little chunks. It's got the coconut fiber and all that stuff. It's just chunks. It really holds humidity really well. I am going to go through and put another thing of aluminum foil on top of their tanks, but this Reptichip is by far the best bedding that I've ever used. The cheapest would be paper towel, for sure, but this is the best. And for the amount that you get, for the cost of it, you really can't go wrong with it. So there's another one, Cocoa Blocks, I believe is the name of it, made by Freedom Breeders. I haven't had the opportunity to use it yet. I do look forward to using that. I'm going to try it out. They seem to sell out really quick, so it's hard to get it when they sell out. The Reptichip is pretty abundant. You can find it. So I ordered mine, but it's on Amazon. It's on their website. You can find it. It's pretty simple to find. It's pretty simple to use. It comes in a small, compact 10-pound block. And every video that I've seen, they slice the top open and they pour water, depending. So that one that's in that other container, that sealed off container, it's got 2 gallons of water, I think. Maybe a little bit over 2 gallons of water. But it makes, I want to say if you mix it with 3 gallons of water, it makes up to 72 quart tote of it. So it lasts for a long time. It doesn't take that much bedding to go in there. I mean, it does, but it doesn't compared to what you get out of one block. So the one block will change everything out once. So I need to set it up on a monthly subscription. If they can do that, I'm not sure. But I do want to try the Cocoa blocks as well. So maybe I'll get that next time. I'm not sure. I know that they've been out here lately. So anyhow, I got some rats that are pregnant. They're getting ready to have babies pretty soon. No new reptiles to show you guys. Sorry. We're dealing with this mite situation, and then we'll get back on the obtaining new animal thing. So I'm looking for, as far as that goes, I'll be looking for a male. Not sure what kind. I'd like to get a banana male to pair to my pewter, but she won't be ready till next year, so I have time. But I figure I could get a small one and then grow it up, since I'm having a hard time finding adult snakes anywhere. So there's that. But anyhow, guys, that's all I got. We got hard work ahead of us. We're gonna have our hands full here in about 15 minutes. So appreciate it. Comment down below if you guys have ever had to deal with mites and how you take care of them. The olive oil, it works. It kills them out. I don't want to use anything too harsh on them. So there's that. But anyhow, guys, that's all I got. I will see you on the next one. Don't forget, comment, share, like, subscribe. Help me grow this channel. I sure would appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next one.